When we are stepping up, so as I said, getting the experience, so not much point in rushing and doing the same old thing I was doing 4 or 5 fights ago, so just trying to do something different now.
Seem to be varying the power of your punches in there.
Yeah, most definitely. I wanted to go 8 rounds, to be honest with you, because he's durable. Some shots I hit him with, some opponents box, no disrespect, but I'm sure they would have gone out in a second, but he stood up, took some good shots, but it's only a matter of time in boxing if you keep getting caught with big shots, and that's what I was doing, is changing the angle, changing the power of my shots, and I caught him with a pinch of a punch, and I got the stoppage.
You did hit him while he was down there. That's very unlike you.
Did I? I didn't think I hit him while he was down.
Did when you see the tape. You move onwards and onwards to upwards now. Tell us about the sparring with Vladimir Klitschko. How was that good for you in your learning process?
Oh, the champ's in a league of his own. It just shows that there's a lot of work to be put in. You know, I'm trying to progress at a good pace, but at the same time I know there's a big gap to fill, and there's a lot of hard work to be done. But we're on to October the 11th now. You know, it's going to be a great show. I'm back to London, and it's just another stepping stone. The chap, he told me that he had some ups and downs in his career, got them right, and that's what's got him where he is now. It's not always going to be a smooth road. Right now things are going well, and I hope they continue that way. But like, the experience for me got me in good shape for this fight for sure.
Speaking of promoter Eddie Hearn, Dennis Bahktov was the build opponent. Is that going ahead? Because there were some rumours he pulled out.
Yeah, he's back on. He may change his mind after that, but people got to understand, if you do your analysis, which I'm sure your Sky team will, if you look at the progression of some of the great heavyweights over time, his progression is much, much faster against a much stronger opposition. He's just doing it so easily. He could have done that in the first round, but it's about getting the rounds in. And on October the 11th at the O2 is his first title fight against Dennis Bahktov, so it's a big night and a perfect progression fight for him. But he's dispatching these people with ease every time we step him up, so you could see him making bigger steps than anticipated over the next 6 to 12 months.
We look forward to that. Well done.
Well, my bad. I know, but we're here live September the 13th, 2014. The fight was just over. That was the live as it's going on right now. It's probably somewhere like 10, I believe it's like 10 p.m. over in the UK right now. Right now on the East is 5 p.m. I'm T Street Controversy, and this is T Street Controversy Live, and I completely agree with Matchroom Sport, Matchroom Boxing promoter Eddie Hearn in Anthony Joshua fighting competition at this prospect level. That higher level competition right now fought at a later level, if you get what I'm saying. Now, right now, he's 8-0 with 8 KOs. This is actually my 7th straight fight covering of his live, and this is the first boxer where I'll be covering from, well, him and Vasyl Lomachenko. And I'm going to be covering him all the way up, well, Anthony Joshua, all the way up until he gets a title, because I think he's going to do it. Now, what he's trying to do with these opponents, you know, as Eddie Hearn said, and also Anthony Joshua alluded to, is it's about getting the rounds in. Now, if you're watching, he can get these guys out of there. He can go in there and just open up a crazy flurry, and you're done. You can see that he's trying to, you know, how can I put it? Not go out there and just say, okay, well, let me just get these guys out of here. He wants to be a little bit, how can I put it? Better than Deontay Wilder, as far as, okay, I want to show you I can go the 8 rounds. But the fighters he's fighting, once they get hit, they stop throwing punches, you know, or once he lets go of flurry on them, their bodies don't hold up, and then you end up with him scoring a knockout. But remember, he's only 8-0 with 8 KOs, so everything's cool. People are judging him and want to say he should be doing this and that and this and that. He's a prospect. It's just that he's so intelligent, and the way he communicates, people are saying, oh, well, he could be fighting, you know, like the Klitschko's right now. And if you don't know, he sparred with the Klitschko. I mean, he sparred with Vladimir Klitschko, sparred with David Haye. And he's going through the motions of, how can I put, being the best future heavyweight. And as it stands right now, he is the best heavyweight prospect. Yes, he is. So you cannot take that away from him. And if you look at him, 6'6", about 230, 240 pounds, a genetic freak, you got to think he's going to go far. But what are the questions we have? The questions is, can he take a shot? Can he take a punch? That's what we want to know about every boxer coming up like him. How does he fare under pressure? How does he finish a fight if he can't knock you out? And how does he look in the later rounds? And that's what we're going to find out. So he's fighting again on October the 11th. He's fighting for his first title. I'm sure it's like some some domestic title over there, like regional title or something like that. I mean, it's like I said, he's a prospect, and he'll probably be most likely fighting for a world title sometime in the beginning, of 2016. I mean, or no later than mid 2016. So the time is coming, and that time is going to go fast. But once again, I cover boxing. I'm T Street Controversy Live, and I cover every single major fight live, just as well as Real Combat Media. The website's right below. I have a boxing forum right below that. My boxing forum is a personal Facebook page. So you gotta send a friend request. I do it that way for privacy reasons. I don't like the aspect of having a group or a closed group or a secret group and all like that. I have my reasons, and so far it's worked to my benefit. So you have to send a friend request because I have real boxer profiles there. I'm not going to go through the names, current and future and past world champions. So I can't have a whole bunch of nonsense. And before I used to let just anybody in, nah. But T Street Controversy Live.